Welcome to Bill Dance Saltwater. Great fun fishing that anyone can do. Yes, you can do this. Today's show is sponsored in part by Bass Pro Shops. Your adventure starts here. By Quantum Rods and Reels, fishing at a quantum level. And by Mercury Marine, #1 on the water. When we left Bill Dance and his good friend and guide Daniel Pike last week, we had run completely out of showtime. But we decided to keep our cameras rolling anyway. Bill and Daniel continued to chunk live croakers for feisty Yellowmouths here on the beautiful Emerald Coast of Florida at Destin. Today we're glad to welcome you back for the remainder of that fun trip. We want to remind you again that the Destin area is well known for its warm emerald green tides and lots to offer everyone in the family. From every type of great food you can imagine, modern, comfortable accommodations, sunbathing, water sports, shopping, and fishing that just can't be beat. The Choctawhatchee Bay area near the Destin Bridge is renowned for its great catches of several species, and last week it was living up to its reputation as the perfect place to find Yellowmouths. Bill and Daniel just couldn't believe the great action they were having. So today we bring you the rest of the story in Choctawhatchee Yellowmouths Part 2.
You get so excited like a little boy, Daniel.
Yes, I do. That's not a bad one right there. We will take him.
The old Yellowmouth.
He's a-coming. He's a-coming. Where
I'm
you at,
coming
babe?
up there with the...
Not a bad little feller.
And I just met him right here, you know.
There you go.
Boy, look at the color on him.
Yeah.
He's got teeth, hook, and everything.
He has got him some nice set of chompers right there.
Yes, he does.
Little
Turn him up. Look at all that color in him. Boy, that's pretty.
beautiful.
I guess that's why they call them speckled, right?
Yes, that's
Daniel?
it. Yep.
Huh?
Yep.
Look at those fangs.
Look at him. Man, he got some nice ones this side. Oh, a rattlesnake. That's a Florida rattlesnake. Here we go. Ready?
All right, I'm going to throw this one down there. I'll get dog off that pier. Now, I've got a croaker on there. He's big as a hot dog. Big as a Frankfurter. And you'd think the only thing that hit that'd be a 5-pound trout. But a 3-pounder will hit it too, won't it?
Yeah, £1.5 trout to eat that croaker.
I can't get over that.
I've reeled them in with man-hating stuck in their mouth, and the hook wasn't even in them. They had it stuck. They actually couldn't get the bait out of their mouth, and the hook was never even in them.
Well, I've seen bass do
Yep.
that.
You know?
Yeah, I've seen
If
bass
they're
try
hungry
to eat
enough,
something.
yeah, they'll die doing it. Bass, you know, eat a big old catfish or, you know, something big old brim and get it stuck in their throat.
Well, you know, a 2.5-pound bass will eat a 9-inch shad.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, do they do it on a regular basis? No, but they can do it.
That's right.
Watch my actions, Jack. Watch this. Right down the ledge where the big boys lay. They've moved off the bank a little bit. Watch this. Look.
Oh,
let
yeah.
him take it and then just start reeling. See? See how you do it? You don't try to burn him.
Well, let me see. You're talking about doing something about like this right here?
No, I'm showing you right here's how you do it.
Yeah, okay.
See? Look, just keep pressure on him. Let the reel and the rod do the work.
Man, that's purdy. Purdy, baby, purdy.
Watch your net.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah.
He's not as big as I thought, but he's a big
I
one.
don't know what you're talking about, baby.
Look at that. He's a nice trout.
Man, beautiful.
Good to see you.
Beautiful. Man, about 5 pounds, 5.5 pounds, easy.
See you, honey.
Bass Pro Shops. It's more than a store. It's great service from folks who know what they're talking about.
It's a low price guaranteed.
And free events that are fun for the whole family.
It's great brands from Coleman and North Face to Redhead and Ascend.
Bass Pro Shops, where great service, great prices, and the great outdoors all meet up.
There's never been a better time to come to Bass Pro Shops than right now.
Today's conditions log is brought to you by Orca Coolers. Simply the best cooler you can buy at any price, anywhere. Made in America and backed for a lifetime.
All right, let me ask you something. All right, now what you're doing, I notice you're starting to bait the fish back here behind the animal pen. See, right here? Now, why are you doing that opposed to, I noticed the last few, why are you doing that opposed to hooking him right through the nose?
Well, two reasons. Because number one, if you want to make a longer cast, you head first like a torpedo. You can cast him farther.
Yeah.
And then if you keep him tight, he'll try to run away from you. It makes him shake and dance. And that's what, you know, trout with their lateral line feels that vibration and comes over to see what's going on.
Well, why wouldn't you hook him that way all the time then?
Well, a lot of people do like hooking them up in the mouth, because if you're catching smaller fish with the bait just fits in his mouth, they attack it from the head, and sometimes they'll grab it with their fangs like this, and the hook won't be in his mouth, with his tail be hanging out of his mouth. So you go to reel, the hook pulls out.
Well, you know.
But if they're inhaling it?
Yeah, I know with a bass, most strikes are head strikes anyway.
That's right. Same with trout. They grab them like this, so if your hook is in their mouth.
So you have to give them a little bit more time with the hook further back.
Or they have bigger fish, because a lot of times the bigger fish are just inhaling.
Oh, I got you.
Then it doesn't matter.
Well, I can see with the weight more toward the head, you can get better cast. There's one. Notice I just pull back. I don't jerk.
That's right. I'm trying.
And I don't reel 900 miles an hour. Boy, right there.
That is a
mute.
That is a fine one right there now.
That's what you call a mute. Wait a minute, he's going under the boat. Hold it.
Yep.
Let me get him around here. Easy.
He said, I don't think so, Mr. Bill.
Get him, kid.
I know.
Look at the size of that plank. Okay.
That's nice one right there.
Look at that one. That is a dandy. That a pretty one? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Woo. Nice.
Tell me the truth. Don't lie to me.
I like it. I like it. Now I really like it on this.
Here you go.
These lightweight
Already
rods.
got you ready. Yeah, that's some fun stuff. You see how
like what I said, what we're fishing with, the 6'9" Quantum XO rods, and these little rods they weigh practically nothing. We're using saltwater Quantum Smoke 30 size reels. Got them spooled with Grand Slam Select 10-pound test line. These little Smoke Quantum reels. This whole outfit just doesn't weigh practically anything. And you get one of these redfish or one of these nice trout on here. Yeah, I mean, it's just, it is fun. Oh, look at that trout.
Yeah, that's what he's built. He's got some shoulders on him now.
Bring him to daddy. Bring him to daddy. Not as big as mine.
Of course, I know. I'll take this one though. About 21.5 inches or something. Look at that.
Look how fat that rascal is.
Let me get this hook out real quick. There we go. Look at that.
That's okay.
Look at that right there.
Nice.
Little toe.
Nice.
Ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
He's ready, I know.
Bye-bye, thing face.
Goodbye.
Another pretty little one there, my friend.
How you like that? Woo!
Today's show is sponsored in part by Mako Boats, building legends for over 40 years. Gamakatsu, world's finest hooks. Motor Guide, trolling motors engineered for anglers. Today's equipment log is brought to you in part by Gamakatsu, because the fish of a lifetime only comes once in a lifetime.
Man, that's a good one right there. Whoa, I hope that's a trout.
Well, I know you're gonna lose it, so I'm gonna just throw it out there anyway.
I don't know if this is a trout, this is the real deal.
That's the real deal.
The real deal Holyfield. That last one was, he came up and shook, I seen him.
That's a red. Tell it from the get-go.
Yep.
You can catch those things.
Man, that might be a trout. He's shaking his head pretty good. I will see. I don't know.
Another red. Another red. Spot him a mile away.
Yep, red man, gotta be. No, nice trout.
Nice trout.
There we go. Right on that edge of that grass line right there.
Huh? I guess you'll need the net.
Yes, he's a 20-incher, or maybe more.
Huh?
Maybe more. Hey, baby, settle down. Settle down. We just want to take you. We just want to take you a picture, baby. Come on up here, let Mr. Dance see you. Never did it for the tail first.
Head on. Head on. Head on. Head on. Head on. Head on. Look at that. Show him to the camera. That pretty dots.
Here, watch this, Bill. Put your finger right there.
You put yours right there. Put your face in that.
Hey, look at that. Beautiful.
Why do they select maybe a 200-yard section? You've got basically the same kind of shoreline for a mile, but they'll select a 100 or 200-yard section, or maybe even a 50-yard section of shoreline. Why do they do that?
There's definitely something they like here.
I mean, like what?
It's probably certain grass, a forage, drop-offs. This has a little jetty right here. You got a major point where all the bait probably gets sucked right around this point.
It's kind of a pocket with a little drop-off in it, right?
Yep, and then it comes right around this point right here. The current's flowing through here and bringing all the grass, little crabs, and bait fish, and they sit here and wait for it.
I noticed inside this pocket, the water comes out like 2 feet and then drops off to about 4 to 5 feet.
That's it.
And the rest of the shoreline is a long sloping type area.
Yep.
So they select that little fast break in there. So this pocket goes in, it's got a little jetty bank along there out to the pier, but it drops off in kind of a little pocket in here.
Yep.
It's amazing how they find those type areas. I guess the bait, and they know where the bait is, and the bait uses it. And of course, you've got incoming tide goes right across that little deep water hole, and then of course coming out, and the bait fish select that spot too.
That's it.
And they know where it is and know where to ambush them.
That is a nice one. Oh man, what a nice speck. I thought he was bigger than that, but he ain't. Look at that.
You know, when he first hit, he shot straight up out of the water and just porpoised. You got it?
There he goes, right there. Here you go.
Well, he didn't even get the bait.
Here you go.
Boy, he smashed it. The bait's still kicking.
Yep, here you go. Nice fish, Bill. Come on, baby.
Ooh, yeah.
Yep, that's a nice one. Look at him shaking that head. He's like, boy, I got to get rid of
I was
this.
11 miles down that bank.
I got to get rid of this. That hook is in my mouth. It's in my mouth. I don't want it in my mouth. But guess what? Captain Daniel Pike done got you in your mouth.
You know, that's the advantage of a circle hook. Of course, monofilament, we're using 10-pound test. And the further you're away, you know, the greater the stretch factor. But with that circle hook, they basically set it themselves.
Yep. Any kind of pressure can set it.
Minnow. Hooked in the net. Trained professional that you are. Nice trout. Nice trout.
There you go.
That's also how to net the fish.
Yep.
That's chapter 14.
Oh, you got a second one going back?
Yeah.
All right, here we go, baby. Go get bigger.
Today's dancing lesson is sponsored by Bill Dance on Facebook. Like us on Facebook and join in the Bill Dance Facebook fun. Bill posts all the time, and you'll get more great fishing tips there too.
One of the highlights of my life has always been helping folks learn how to catch fish. And from looking at all the pictures, it looks like the action has been simply great. Fishermen everywhere are showing off their catch to owners of the Bill Dance app. What? You don't have a copy? Well, we can fix that. Simply download our free app on the iPhone, iPad, or Android mobile device and begin showing off your catch to anglers around the world. The fishing tips are free, and so is the app.
Bass Pro Shops. It's more than a store.
It's great service from folks who know what they're talking about.
It's a low price guaranteed.
And free events that are fun for the whole family.
It's great brands from Coleman and North Face to Redhead and Ascend.
Bass Pro Shops, where great service, great prices, and the great outdoors all meet up.
There's never been a better time to come to Bass Pro Shops than right now.
For over 35 years, High Seas has been providing anglers with the finest quality line in the industry. Well, guess what? They've done it again by introducing another high-performance line. New High Seas Grand Slam Blue Water, an extremely strong premium saltwater mono with a unique multi-polymer copolymer blend that's stronger than mono and provides superior knot strength, abrasion resistance, and it's softer and extremely manageable. This one stands alone among other saltwater lines. Grand Slam Blue Water.
Today's show is sponsored in part by Grand Slam Mono and Braid. Big fish tough for when the money's on the line. Garmin, fight your fish, not your fish finder. And Mystic Lubricants, lubrication domination.
You know, when you think about it, I guess these fish have just about everything they want, and they never leave the bay, right? They don't have to go back out in the Gulf.
No.
They've got shallow water, they got deep water. You said the bay itself had depths of what, up to 40 feet?
Yep.
So they've got flowing water that comes in. They've got grass beds. We've got hard bottom areas, soft bottom areas. They've got an abundance of feed here. So theoretically, they can find warmer water areas. They can find cooler water areas. So, you know, as I said, theoretically, they really don't have to leave the bay, do they?
Nope. They stay in it year round.
So many are born here and they die here, right?
Yep.
Now look at the dots on him. He looks like a Georgia bullfrog. See all them dots? Got a little coloration. Toodaloo.
Let's see, let me get over here.
Going around the boat, coming at the boat, smoking it.
Trout? Yep.
Nice trout.
There you go. Oop. Knocked him in his head. There we go.
I cannot believe that trout hit a bait as big as he hit.
Oh, that hit one twice that size of his
I
hand.
cannot believe he hit that bait as big as he hit.
They're getting hungry now.
Another nice specimen. Say off on me. Here we go. Kablunk.
Man, this one's fighting like a red. because he is a beautiful fish. Oh, yes, buddy. You better write that down. You heard it first from Bill Dance. Man.
Big trout.
Oh, man. Beautiful. This is
You're the only fisherman I ever saw that can see underwater.
Well, I saw it come out of water.
Huh?
This is one beautiful speck right here, brother. I like it. This is what I live for, catching these babies right here. I mean, this is a purty fish. Oh, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Come on. Oh, yeah, come on,
Yeah,
baby.
he's a nice one.
I guarantee it.
I guarantee he is. I'll agree with you on that. That's one thing.
Are you going to agree with me?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. We finally agreed on something then, right?
Yep. Bring him.
Oh, man, yeah.
Yeah,
Nice
that is a big one. Slide him right into them. Well, head first.
There we go. That's a nice one.
Ooh, what a trout. What a trout.
Look at that.
Look at that dorsal. Oh, pretty fish.
Ready?
Wow, what a fish.
Dang it, that old clock is signaling again that we gotta go. So this time I guess we'd better follow the rules. Hopefully we've convinced you just how great the Yellowmouth fishing can be here on the beautiful Emerald Coast at Destin. And we want to remind you again, as our show slogan always says, this is fantastic inshore fishing that anyone can do. Yes, you can do this. We hope you'll give it a try real soon. And also that you'll join us again right here next week for another exciting trip on Bill Dance Saltwater.
Today's Surfing Email is sponsored by Mystic Lubricants. No matter the machine, Mystic's got a full line of products specifically formulated to dominate performance, conditions, and competition.
I keep hearing about invasive lionfish in Florida and Gulf waters. What do they look like? These spiky-looking invasive creatures are threatening saltwater fish and wildlife in Florida and the Gulf Coast areas and infest most public reefs. Wildlife authorities in these areas are encouraging fishermen, divers, and commercial harvesters to remove lionfish from the waters when caught to limit their negative impacts on other native marine life and ecosystems. Now for this week's Bill Dance Saltwater Travel Log. Bill and Daniel were fishing today at beautiful Destin on the Emerald Coast of northern Florida. Visit the website or call the number on your screen for more information about this fantastic destination. We want to thank Captain Daniel Pike for his expert help during our trip, and we highly recommend his guide services. Accommodations for today's show were provided courtesy of the resorts of Pelican Beach in Destin. We hope you've enjoyed Bill Dance Saltwater and learned that you can do this. Today's show is sponsored in part by Orca Coolers, the all-American everywhere product, and by Finnor, legendary tackle since 1933. Closed captioning is provided by PowerPole, the original shallow water anchor. We hope you've enjoyed Bill Dance Saltwater. Please join us right here again next week.